Hello there Libra. Firstly, thank you for your patience. I went away on a last minute holiday, so I'm a little bit behind with readings. This reading's going to take you from the beginning of June right the way up until mid-July. But remember though guys, you're all on different timelines. Some of you won't have reached this energy yet, others of you will be way past it. I am sensing though it's unfolding over quite a long period of time. Spirit keeps taking me back to March. That was when Saturn, I think it was March the 6th, when Saturn went from Aquarius into Pisces. For some of you, this is going to take you right the way up until August time, because I'm being drawn really strongly to the yellow there. That represents happiness, but also for me is representing the Leo sign, which starts from the 3rd week in July right up until the 3rd week in August. So there's quite a significance there. Might be that you're involved with a Leo, or strong Leo energy comes through in the reading, strong fire energy. What can you give me please, Spirit, coming into the reading for Libra? How do you view them at this moment? 2 of Swords. There's your energy, not saying anything, not going there with the emotions, keeping yourself in a safe position. I feel you're going over stuff in your mind, analysing, but you can't quite see the light at the end of the tunnel at the moment, so there's a distancing from those emotions there. Maybe not even talking about it either. Your party, how do they view you at present with regards to love? Wanting to let go of them either. Doesn't mean to say that it's all gone. There's a emphasis here as well on workload, or the amount of pressure that's on your shoulders. With it being a 9, you are close to the 10, which is completion. But there's doubt here as well. They're seeing you as wanting to walk away. You don't want them either, you don't want the hassle. And whenever they try to engage in whatever this issue is with you, you're not willing to go there. What's gone down for the both of you in the recent past? Ace of Cups. How are things, or what has gone down for both of you in the present? 10 of Pentacles. Nice energy. And then again, I'm hearing August Virgo. Maybe linked to a Leo Virgo cusp, or something's happening from the period from Leo through to Virgo. What's going on behind the scenes that apparently Libra isn't aware of? 5 of Wands, there's that Leo energy. So we've got energy here for August, September, and going right the way up until December. How does their party, how does Libra's party feel towards them? The Magician. What's Libra's party's fear, anxieties and concerns when it comes to the connection? Privacy. Might be that they are having to keep things private, or you're wanting to keep things private and it's making them insecure. What's Libra's party plan of action when it comes to moving the connection forward? Well, it's out of their hands. It's now in the hands of the universe. Possible that they've been asking for something. The universe has seen them cooperating, and there's now a shift forward. There's change that needs to take place. But with this Wheel of Fortune, it's also about karma, luck, and what is going to unfold over the next 8 to 12 weeks for Libra and their party. Queen of Cups, that's in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the Moon energy, typically read as Cancerian energy. Again, there seems to be a crossover here, and I feel it's around July time, because Cancer is June, July, and Leo is July, August, or something to be revealed which challenges the emotions between the both of you. There is an element of mystery, but it may just be keeping feelings back. Someone isn't quite confident enough to reveal them as of yet. That may have been their strategy for some time, to not put their feelings out there. They feel by burying them, because this 4 of Pentacles that's here, that can be read as the solar plexus chakra. There could be a blockage with the emotions there, and there's a need in a meditation, possibly Reiki, but that's all the emotion that's pent up and needs to be released. There is strong significance around yellow, summer, Leo. What can you give me on this Two of Swords, please, Spirit? You see that there? See that flip over there then? King of Pentacles, more yellow coming into the reading. So that can be read as Aries, Taurus. But that is linking me back to when Saturn went into Pisces. It was about March the 3rd to March the 6th. There's a blocking of something here. That's the energy Spirit sees you in. We've got the King of Pentacles again. There's actually two of these cards in the deck, but there's reasoning for it. And the Queen of Wands. There's a plan here I feel you have in place. A massive shift has taken place around about that Saturn time. And I feel there's a way out. I'm getting a way out, possibly with finances, right the way up until December. And it's making you feel more motivated. Your party as well is also viewing you as being quite mithered, maybe around about the full moon in Sagittarius, which went ahead about a week ago. This has been unfolding, as I said, for quite some time, which you'd expect anyway, with those both being Pentacles energy. And then I'm hearing prime time. Something has got triggered here that is an issue that can no longer be avoided. What can you give me on this Nine of Wands, of how Libra's party views them at present? What have we got here, please, Spirit? The Emperor, more Aries energy. You letting go of some mither, and again, Aries does cover that March. I know it runs from March the 21st to April, but when I'm linking these cards up, I'm getting a overall March. And that could be a change in the astrology with the star card there. There's been a shift in your perspective. You've taken an approach. You've taken an approach which you wouldn't normally go with. There's a turning back on somebody that tries to, I feel, impress you, or who has impressed you in the past, or has been very good at, I can never say this word properly, luring you in. I'm sorry, I can't say it. And you've turned your back on them. You're not interested in it now. Again, on that Queen of Wands, it is read as Pisces, Aries energy, or that's how I read it anyway. But this is linked to the fire signs. That as well can be linked to Leo. I'm hoping you can see that properly there. She's holding the sunflower. Guidance towards that yellow there. They're seeing a change in you. You haven't got the patience, the tolerance anymore. You feel wounded. What can you give me, please, Spirit, on this Ace of Cups? What's gone down in the recent past? Four of Pentacles. We've also got the Eight of Swords and Seven of Pentacles. There's a strong Capricorn coming into this reading, maybe a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. I'm getting that because we've got that Sagittarius that's up there. We've got the Four of Pentacles that's over here, Capricorn energy. There's a wanting to do something here with your party and you're not able to do it. Maybe visiting family. If it's around Christmas time, there may be somebody here that's really dependable when it comes to money. But you can't go there because there's an Eight of Swords energy here holding back. And it's because there's something that's happened in the past. There's something to do with family here and wanting to reach out. And there's a reason. I feel it's your party doesn't want to go or get involved. And whilst you know about some of it, you don't know about all of it. And you can see there that the lid or the top of the cage is open on that bird cage, as if there's a ever so slight revealing from that vulnerable person, but there's not a revealing of everything. And I feel it's to do with, I'm hearing expenses. There's a lot of Pentacles in this reading. Four of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles again, Ten of Pentacles. Okay, what's the situation like between both of you as of this moment? What have we got for Libra and their party and the current situation? The Hierophant. That's more earth energy, so it can be read as more Pentacles energy. Queen of Swords. That's your energy, but it doesn't have to be you. And Seven of Cups again. I've been getting that Seven of Cups out so many times when shuffling the cards before the reading. To me, this Ten of Pentacles is about blockages. All those pentacles that are on the card there, the blocking, the picture, the view, or whatever it is that's going on behind the scene. They're trying to come across as doing the right thing, your party, but it's boring you now. So you're starting to think, Libra, of how you can move forward and move towards all these options that you had set up for yourself or have set up for yourself. And even though they're not close, or some of them may not be, you're still moving forward towards them. And the reason I don't think they're right there for you at the moment is because the Queen of Swords that's there, she's got hold of a telescope and she's zooming right the way up to this Seven of Cups energy. And even this lady here is pointing out towards the star. So it's not anytime soon or that close, but it's there. It's going to come in. It's a long time focus. And there's blockages. There is blockages. How does your party, how do they feel towards you at present with this Magician energy? What can you give me, please, Spirit, with this Magician card? Nine of Swords. There'll be a strong Virgo Libra coming into this reading as well. Eight of Wands. And King of Cups. There's been an asking here, a praying, I feel, for help with the stress. And the universe has got involved with this Magician energy. Can also be linked to intoxication. Reason you get that with the Magician is because they're all about elements, illusions, and it's leading to stress here. I'm hearing come down. And then there's an Eight of Wands, so there's swift energy moving forward towards a King of Cups, but it's somebody that's got a compassionate ear and they're able to provide you with guidance. But your party is feeling crafty, feeling shady, I feel. There's a conscience. And that's everything that you get with the Magician. They're not shady, but they do work with the craft. They work with consciousness, mindfulness. But what's following it here, this can either be a spell that's gone wrong, and that's why they're stressed. But I feel it's they know they've been quite manipulative. Magicians, they can manipulate energy. It's within witchcraft to manipulate the energy to get your desired outcome. There's so much resistance here, I feel, by your party, because whilst the lady is moving forward in that Eight of Wands energy, she's also holding herself back, wanting the umbrellas to do it for her, as if to drag her. There's not as much willingness there. There's a vibe of this person talks the talk, but they can't quite deliver. They're trying to buy time. But you're everything that they want, but they're recognising the stress within you and what they're causing you at the moment. They feel very insecure when they're in your energy or when they're not with you at the moment. But I feel it's because of a position they've put themselves in, like the Magician would put themselves in certain positions based on the decisions that they've made. But I feel there's a reassuring to them here that you will go ahead with whatever it is that you're saying. And this is why Spirit is seeing you coming through in this energy, because your tolerance is low. And that's why that Nine of Wands is in reverse. The gentleman there, you won't be able to see it exactly, but he's wounded. If he was to go to the Ten of Wands, that would be completion. He's persevered right through to the end. But it doesn't mean to say that all battles are worth battling for. It's about realising where you are and walking away at the right moment. And this is the energy I feel your party sees you in, as walking away. What have you got for me again with this Four of Pentacles, please, Spirit? Their fears, anxieties and concerns. This can be secrecy, and that is why they're holding that pentacle so tightly. Maybe that they're trying to hold back on spending. They may not be wanting you to spend as much. Maybe that they've started to appreciate money more now, and they're realizing they don't feel a need to be so willy-nilly with it. But it can also be stockpiling money and nobody else is knowing, as if a defense mechanism. There's something to fall back on, because there's feelings of insecurity at the moment. Did you hear that then? Ace of Cups. I want to take it, so you've got that twice now. 8 of Cups and the Moon again. I mean, I know it's not out on the spread, but it was at the bottom of this deck as a foundation. The energy we have here of the recent past, we've got the Ace of Cups and 4 of Pentacles over here in the fears, anxieties and concerns. Now remember, this energy will have moved on, because this is your recent past and your present. But this is the fears, anxieties and concerns over here. So in the recent past, whatever their anxiety was there, or what they're not telling you, time has unfolded, and it's still happening here, because you've got the Ace of Cups and 4 of Pentacles again. They feel you're going to walk. Maybe that they've started to share their emotions with you, their feelings, their secrets, bit by bit, built up trust. But whenever they've done that, they've felt in a really vulnerable situation. 8 of Swords. But their fears, anxieties and concerns now is how much they've told you. And they're still keeping stuff back. It is about allowing somebody to have privacy, respecting their privacy. We all have things that we don't wish to disclose, and it's not because we're bad. It's just that we're allowed our own private little thoughts. But there's something here that they're scared about. They're scared about letting go of the thoughts, or they're scared about you going anywhere in case somebody else reaches out to you. You then want to make progress with them, and you then start having secrets. That's what's a concern for them. They see a bond here which has developed, where they're sharing stuff with you, and you may be trying to take some of the weight with them and guide them through. But because there's a trust issue, or something's not being revealed exactly how it is, it's kind of a 7 of Swords type energy. But there's something key here, and then I've just heard family, and that'll leave them even more anxious. Oh my. Spirit, what can you give me for this Wheel of Fortune? What's the plan of action when it comes to moving the connection forward with Libra? The Hermit energy. 10 of Wands. My. And the Knight of Swords. That kept throwing itself out as well, along with the 7 of Cups when I was shuffling your cards. They're waiting for the universe to take over. It is that resistant energy that I'm getting here. The girl with the umbrellas. She's trying to make it look like there's willing, and where there is, it's a kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out approach, but she's hoping that the umbrellas will do it for her. There's a lot of fear, stress, pent up frustration. So she's thinking, if I offload it to the universe will do it for me. If we ask enough, there'll be you could say a tower moment, and I'll have to go with it then. But there doesn't seem to be much willing. And this is where the universe has got involved with this Wheel of Fortune, because there's the Hermit energy that is following there, which is about retreat, going quiet, trying to learn, to gain wisdom. But they're keeping themselves in that energy, because the Wheel of Fortune is coming in, the universe, to scoop that Hermit energy forward, to let go of this burden, whatever the burden is. There's been acts of impulsivity here. This burden, this 10 of Wands, is dropping the responsibility. And the Knight of Swords is an act of impulsivity. Maybe to do with travel, communication, a car. But this party will not move forward willingly on their own. They'll dig their heels in right until the last moment. and they constantly want it doing for them. But the only way for them to move forward is to go within. Not just for themselves, but for you and whoever else is in the household or the close network that's around you, because there's this burden here, and I feel it's to do with passing away or someone nearly passing away. And it shifts the perspective, because there's somebody that's appearing to look like they're on the last legs here. And I was thinking of funerals and get well cards with the flowers there. There's been a shock here, like a operation, and someone nearly never pulled through. And they've got that there in the mind constantly. And whilst the Knight of Swords can have a bit of doubt because they're not established enough into a king yet, this can be fear of whatever it was that happened before. They can't seem to let it go because they got a fright. But it's the universe that's moving them forward, because they're stuck in this energy here, this hermit energy. A constant analysing, reassessing of something, which I feel involves a near loss. What can you give me on this Queen of Cups, please, Spirit, of what's going to unfold over the next 8 to 12 weeks? What have you got for me, please, Spirit? Two of Wands and the Ten of Swords. I don't feel a situation improving massively. There's going to be a going over old ground. But each time something is talked about, progression is made. Talking tiptoe steps. This Queen of Cups here, it is somebody that is quite manipulative, being clever with their words, and that's why the manipulation element come through, the manipulation vibe come through with the Magician over there. But this Queen of Cups, they can try and look like they're the victim. Can be a mum-in-law. Doesn't have to be female. But the reason that they're trying to look the victim and play victim is so they can gain control. And what happens is because of their demands and their overwhelm, it emotionally drains other people and causes those outside of them, outside of this Queen of Cups, to buckle. And it's not because they're weak, it's just because this Queen of Cups can be so overwhelming. Remember though, it can be male or female, it's masculine and feminine energy. But there's a turning away here with this Two of Wands. Somebody has turned away. Maybe that they've gone away on travel and not let you know that they're going, because she's holding the earth there. There's an intentional turning away. She's looking up towards the moon there, and that's been a luminary out of the two, which has been quite significant throughout the read. The moon being all about mystery, anxiety, the hidden, the subconscious. And she's turning away because she doesn't want the stress, this Queen of Cups. Remember, male or female energy. I do feel this was round about March, reason being this is Gemini energy. And there's quite a lot of Gemini in here as well. Gemini here. Someone's not wanted to know. I feel this may continue to unfold over the next 8 to 12 weeks. May even be right the way up until Christmas. I'm sweating doing this reading. Oh my goodness, I've missed out the Five of Wands that's over here. So this is what's hidden. This is what's going on for your party at the moment that apparently you're not aware of. Now this is going to be interesting because I've gone to the end and then gone back again to see how this impacts this. What can you give me on this Five of Wands, please, Spirit, of what Libra's party is holding back from them at the moment? What are they holding back? Nine of Wands again, but now in the upright. Page of Pentacles and the Empress. There's a getting in contact with somebody or asking for something to help them or motivate them, because there's this stress that's here again, this Nine of Wands. They're wanting to let go of the mither. Now, the reason it may be in reverse up there is because of whatever this stress is that's here, this Nine of Wands. You may not know about that, and they're seeing you as not knowing about this Nine of Wands at the moment because it's in reverse. But there's been a message here, or something that has been sent, maybe to a mum, or somebody that's in quite a well-established, affluent position. There's been some type of communication here, and I feel they're mithered and stressed because you may not know about this Nine of Wands that's in reverse. You may be the person in this Page of Cups energy that has told your party about whatever this Empress energy is. Now remember, it doesn't have to be a person, it can be an event, it can be a wedding, it can be a party, it can be selling of something, a business, a house. But you've passed on a message about something and it's triggering mither within them, because this mither, they don't know if you know, and it's making it awkward. That's what they're hiding at the moment. But there's somebody over here, or there's going to be somebody over here in the next 8 to 12 weeks, and I feel they're going to be, I'm just going to say it, they're going to be pissed, real pissed. A decision has been made, and it's to do with something that's over here, because she's looking towards the moon on that card. And I'm hearing threat and intimidation. And they've now messaged somebody about this fruitful, abundant position that they're in. Can be quite a congratulatory, I can't say the congratulatory, if that's the right word, position to be in. Maybe the birth of a child. But there's a messaging and an avoidance of something, and I don't feel the avoidance is just to do with you. It's a very Seven of Swords type energy, which can be read as, yep, shadiness, but it can also be that you're sugarcoating a situation. You're trying to talk and make it seem slightly better than what it actually is. That's how I've experienced the Seven of Swords in the past. Or it might be that there's an elephant in the room. You're passing your praise, your congratulations on to somebody, but there's this mither that isn't being addressed. And it's creating further stress, because as time moves on, things are being talked about, maybe a baby, marriage, and I feel there's going to have to be a coming together of family and friends, and that's where they're stressing about it. And this is why over here there's a Queen of Cups that's in reverse. Now it doesn't have to be a mum or a dad, it can be a family member or a friend. But I feel they know with this moon energy, which is about secrets, what's going on over here. And it's making them stressed, because they're keeping it quiet for them. My. Sending massive hugs your way. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And look forward to catching up with you end of June.